Hello, welcome to Parkinsons Walks. Right, where are we today? Well, here's Gloucester, UK of course, the River Severn, and we're off on the west bank. And we're down in the Forest of Dean, somewhere about there. There's the Speech House Hotel, we're parked not far from there, and we're on the Forest of Dean Sculpture Trail. There you go, come and join us. And we have a new walk book, Walking the Forest of Dean by Mike Dunn. Now, I don't know whether you follow walks in books or not, but if you do, you'll know that you need to tune into the author really. One person's 50 metres is another person's 75 or 100 metres. So you have to sort of tune into the author, as it were. Now, this is an ideal walk to test this out on because it's waymarked. So you shouldn't be able to get lost anyway, in theory, at least. So it gives us a chance to compare the two and see if we can't get into the head of our author, young Mike Dunn. Okay, let's go and give it a shot. Trailhead for today then, Forest of Dean. And we're looking at the sculpture trail, or hope to. A nice forest walk, hopefully. And the issue is I'm sort of limited to 3 miles with Parkinsons, and this is 4.5, so could get fun towards the end. We might have to make a shortcut. Let's see how we get on. Sun's not out yet today, which could be good, because it could mean that the lighting's better. The old camera struggles a bit when it's light and shade. Looks good then. Of course, being Parkinson's walks, we're not starting from where you're supposed to start. You're going to pay for that car park. So we're starting from Speech House, which is that building there. Reputed to be in the dead centre of the Forest of Dean. A little venture off to the side. Ooh. Wow, it's different. I'm not sure yet how well signposted the sculpture trail items are till we find one. Ooh. We'll try and decide for that when we get home. Onward. Wow. Somebody must have tied a knot in that when it was growing. Well, we should find Melissa's swing somewhere. By a felled tree. Don't know. A little bit of root sculpture. Look good in the back garden. Not sure about that. Dramatic, I guess. Onward we go then. An attempt to keep the boar out, I would imagine. Well, felled trees again. That way then. A 5-star forest hotel. Grand. There's the concierge. Well, no swingers yet. So I've probably walked past it. Another open area. Full of hope. And a resting spot. The No Melissa's swing. This could turn into a forest walk rather than a sculpture trail hunt. Wouldn't be too bad at that, would it really? Well, we haven't missed a signpost yet. Let's see, well, there are things in the trees here. Not sure about them. Looks like spider crabs to me. I think this was the site of the giant chair. Now with those in it. And moving swiftly on. Well, this is turning into a disaster. Arrows upon arrows upon arrows here. Right. Okay. Back in the old routine then. Goodness knows where we are. I don't know what we've missed out. Or what comes next, actually. Good fun, this. Lots of young families out and about. A bit crowded. Better than sat in front of a computer screen, I suppose we'd have to say. There are forestry operations all the way through here. I suppose I've got to do them sometime. So they'd wait till the end of school holidays, though, wouldn't you, really? All down to money. Right, well, we found that, whatever that is. Does that help? No, I thought not. Well, they're enjoying it. Right, off we go then. Right. Across the cycle trail, it says. Doesn't say which way to go though. That's the cycle trail. I think we're off down here. According to the arrow. Down there. Right, here we go then. Poetry Corner. There you go, sorry about the shaking. There's a man-made channel down there. Railway will be involved in that somewhere. Right, pick up the trail again then, just up there. Oh good. Not that there's been any problem up till now. Right, well, we're on an embankment with a railway line leading to this. Celebrates the railway and the forest at the same time. Yeah, very good. So onward then. Heck of an embankment we're on, crikey. I'll have to do some research, see where this railway line went to. It goes past Beach House, I think. and heads up there to a gate, so it says. Bit of a chicane here, not a gate. This must be where we meet the cycle track then. Joint path apparently. Deep down there on the embankment, below the embankment, our old friends there, sleeper posts, if you can pick them out. There we go. Meanwhile, we're making tracks this way. That's a nice stretch. All down off the embankment. You can imagine the steam train rattling down here and puffing its way back up, I guess. A nice downhill run if you're fully laden. Remains of a telegraph pole support there. No sign of the pole. Lump in the ground about there. Oh, that's a find. Low gate post with a broad gauge straining post. Look at this, look. Brilliant. And we're off and running. I think that's about the halfway point. Yeah, a bit of a wilderness. Lumps and hollows apparently. Sculpture trail in situ, this is called apparently. There you go. Or bridge. Or culvert. Another entrance up there. Splendid. I think that's a variation on tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree. No, they didn't get the species of tree right either. Well, I believe that's about halfway. So now we wend our way back. I'm still hanging in there. Well, more forestry works. Finished in this area for now by the looks. If it wasn't for these people, we wouldn't have a forest to walk in, I guess. Okay, another arrow off to the right. Take a look.
Can we come out there?
Spooky in here. Let me show you what it's really like. That's about right. Ooh. Better. Well, apparently that's gone as well. They've got a bare patch. Well, I think that's the sculpture there. There's a family sat on it having their lunch. Go figure. So we'll return to the track, carry on. This is where some of the works are taking place. Gosh, that's rough terrain to work in. You have to know what you're doing there, I imagine. A bit of tracks off to the side here. Looks like autumn's coming. Splendid picture. Right, we'll continue then. It's an attractive tree on the left. Stretching out there. The dilemma we got here is I'm following the wave-marked trail, but the instructions I brought with me told me to go turn left up a steep bank. I haven't found that yet. I'm hoping it wasn't back where the family were sat. We'll find out, I guess. Well, something's gone belly up here because it's like cone and acorn. Fortunately, we're going to turn into the left, the steep bank. Up there. All the puffing and wheezing called for. I read the instructions 2 or 3 times to try and make sense of that trail back there, and there was an arrow pointing off to the side of the track. There's nothing there. But the acorn and the cone were on the opposite side of the road anyway, so never mind. I think we're back on track now, that's the main thing. Hopefully we are. This track has a proper surface on it. Must have been an ancient trackway then. That's the way we've just come. Right, well that's next then. Whatever that is. It's described as house on stilts. Each to his own. Wouldn't want to live there myself, but there you go. With the forest trail. At one time in its life it's been surfaced. Continuation of the track we were on previously, I think. Another bridge. Right, well now we're going to climb up that. Near vertical from where I'm standing. Oh, made it just. I might even get my breath back one of these days. Oh, blimey. Still going well though. That then is the house on stilts. This is a new author to me. I've yet to tune into his mileage. Any walk book or instructions that you follow, you have to get used to the people that write them before you can work out what 50 metres means to one guy might be 75 to another, or 40 or 30. So once you're tuned in, you're alright. Just getting used to them is a problem. Couple of freestyle art installations. They don't jump up and down, they might fall down. I'll be here all night trying to put them back up again. We'll take the safe option. a pond with a concrete retaining wall. Something to do with a quarry. A bit spooky. Looks a bit better from this angle. Not much. And when we go to the observatory, apparently, sorry about that. But that's not the observatory, it's supposed to be some stone steps. It said it overlooked a pond, which this does. Perhaps the stone steps are gone. Or perhaps because I'm not used to this author, we're not there yet. So we'll trudge on and see what happens next. I have to say, this is a long drag, crikey me. See that word supporting the screen while I walk. I cut out some of the rotation, though I can still see some there. There's a sculpture done by nature there without anybody's help. Well, we're still trudging. So I mean about getting used to an author. He signalled up one of the roads back there as being a long drag. And I didn't think it was too bad. This one, he was on and on, he didn't mention that. I think this is towards the end of the walk, he's got a bit tired, I think. A bit like me then. So what do you make of that then? It's one of them. Don't know if it's wood or stone. That looks like wood, but the joint looks like stone. Take your pick. Onward then. So roughly the same direction. And believe it or not, this is what we've walked all this distance to see. And it's called Forest Giant. Tribute to the coal miners, I should think, or tin miners. Well, there you have it. We'll do that then. Go back the way we just came. Back down there then. A lot of iron in the water here on the side of the track. Next, a rock face sculpture in front of a rock face apparently. Go figure. Looks like the locals have added their own interpretation. That's the real McCoy. And that's the sculpture, just in case you didn't know. Well, that's different. Adding to the sculpture, I suppose. Actually, I'm finally catching up with the author now, or he's catching up with me. Cross the Gloucestershire Way then, which that is, and proceed up there. It's into the back of them, apparently. Got a rowan tree here with its berries out. Carry on the trail. Not too far now, I believe. And the bit everybody gets excited about, called Cathedral. It's probably as good as I'm going to get. The sunlight wouldn't go amiss. The supporting structure is quite good too. Yeah, that's been there some years. Surprise, surprise. Okay, the wayside arrow keeps us moving. Off down here then. Hanging fire. Well, hanging fire, we're going to take a look. I think I'm missing something here. Oh, that takes us where we just come from. Back up the incline, having struggled down it. Oh, well. So what do I make of it so far? Well, it's a beautiful walk in a beautiful forest, and I'll always take those. But if you're interested purely in sculptures, I think you might be a little disappointed. Maybe not. Anyway, quick summing up. Well, he's not here, so I'm going to use it. Right, we're back to the main road, so we're nearly home now then. I think I'll call it a day there. Not much more to see. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, there's plenty more on my channel to look at. And I'll catch you on the next one. Never been so glad to see a car park. Well, I made it. Parkinsons or no Parkinsons, we made that one.